You know, we get to hear stories. Since we were little kids, our parents told us stories. Now, as a little child, as a little infant, whatever you hear in your experience, you cannot relate to the story and to the real life. So you constantly listen to the stories and the parents, grandparents, friends, parents, friends. Everybody's teaching you stories. So you are growing up listening to stories from your parents, scary stories, some are romantic stories, some are fairy tale stories, some are fiction, some are warlike, angry like stories. And in a similar way, there are movie stories. So children love to see these movie stories, scary ones, joyful ones, Barbie ones, all kinds of stories. And of course, we are brought up with this Mickey style idea of life. Not taking your kid out to the hill, up to the forest, down the lakes, down the rivers, up and down the mountains, getting stuck with the allotment, growing fruits and vegetables, and um, you know, nurturing life. We don't teach those things. So all they know is stories. These are old time stories. And now the new time stories is that children are immediately given a machine, a tablet, in their face, a game console. So the story has moved on to more action. So they're killing the aliens, they're blowing off the aliens, they're fighting, they're beating down, they're monsters and terminators, robots, and all sorts. And not even showing how a plant, a flower from a little plant can blossom. What do we need to do that? We don't show that. So when the child sees a flower outdoors, all they know is to pluck it and put it up in their hair or to take it off the petals. Would we know life by cutting you down and chopping it up? No, you will be in tatters. And in a similar way, when we are grown up adults, suddenly we don't know how to be in a conscious and a responsible way. We're throwing our limbs around, one for a fight, one for an argument, and every word spoken is spoken at, not spoken. Have you done this? Did you do that? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Why are you doing this? Don't break it. What are we going to expect from a child that you've grown up, been brought up with your laziness to grow up in a way that child does not know any other way because has not realized life means that you nurture, you cherish, you touch and see it gently. Don't be brutal. Life means it's throbbing, it's energy. Life means a living reality, not a story. Life means a vibration, not a fiction. Life means energy, not distraction. Life means constructive way of living. Life means a silence. Just imagine a life evolving has no sound. Life breaking up has a thunderous and a wailing noise, which is painful to hear. We don't pay attention to life, do we? So when we are faced with reality, we are shocked, we are surprised, we are distorted, we freak out. No, we must embrace life in a way that we are sensitive to life, and that every life has a beautiful expression, and we must promote that. How can we promote expression of life? Seeing it evolve into an immense possibility. I hope we can all come together in making it possible. And it is in our own hands for that to happen. Are we responsible enough to generate or create an environment that is conscious for our next generation behind us to thrive in this world and make this world a better than how we found it? Isn't that the ultimate? Isn't that the least we can do, that we leave this earth one notch better than how we found it when we were born here? If we produce life on earth less than us, it's the most horrendous and most horrible thing we have done on earth as human beings. So let's not make these mistakes, and let's be honest about our conduct and become conscious and an evolved being, at least for the generation behind us, at least for our children.